I was in Tokyo when I got the call, an international number I did not recognize. I debated answering. I had not heard from anyone in my family in over 4 years, not since I walked out of the house during the reading of my grandfather's will and never looked back. It was my sister Ashley. Her voice trembled, and not just with grief. It's mom. She collapsed. They don't think she will make it. Please come home. Despite everything, despite the betrayals, the manipulations, the way they turned on me after I was named sole heir, I booked the next flight home. Guilt is a strange thing. It sneaks in even when you know better. When I arrived at the estate, I expected to see ambulance, somber faces, hash stones. Instead, I saw mom in the garden trimming roses. She looked up, startled like a child cough, playing sick to skip school. Oh, they did not tell me you were coming. The family greeted me warmly to warmly. Ashley hugged me like nothing had ever happened. My uncle David offered a drink. My cousin Kevin cracked a joke about how I will escape long enough. I play along, watching, listening. That night, I checked the medicine cabinet, no prescriptions, no medical equipment, and when I asked about the hospital stay, Ashley changed the subject to quickly the legacy game. Here's the truth: my grandfather was a powerful man, oil, real estate, stock. He built an empire, and when he passed, he left 98% of his fortune to me. The rest of the family got trusts barely enough to maintain their lifestyles. They were furious. What they did not know was that grandpa suspected they tried something. So 6 months before he died, he and I set up a mirror will, one look away with his lawyer. A clause stated if at any point coercion, fraud, or manipulations is used against the heir, all remaining family beneficiaries will forfeit their trust to a foundation of the heir's choosing. It was time to see if that clause would be needed. The inheritance trap. That week, everything got wider. Uncle David brought in a lawyer to discuss amending the will. Ashley kept asking about splitting the properties. My cousin Kevin tried to get into my laptop. I found a tiny listening device in my guest room. Then I uncovered the hospital discharge papers, completely fake. The signature at the bottom, for good. I confronted Ashley quietly. She broke, cried, admitted they'd staged it all. We did not know how else to get you back. We need the one key. Kevin's in debt, that cancer treatments. Only there was one problem: dad died 2 years ago. I had all I needed, but I did not stop there. The biggest twist. I met with grandpa's lawyers. We triggered the clause, but he handed me something else, a sealed envelope from grandpa, marked only open if they turn on. I met with Grandpa's lawyer. We triggered the clause, but he handed me something else, a sealed envelope from Grandpa, marked only open if they turn on you. Inside was a photo, a black and white image from 1985. My mother visibly pregnant, not with me but with another man, not my father. Attached was a note: you were always meant to be the heir, but not for the reason you think. Ask David about the fire in 89. What fire? Digging through old newspaper, I found it, a mysterious blaze that destroyed a wing of the family estate where all of Grandpa's original documents had been stored. One body had been found in the wreckage, listed as unidentified male. I confronted Uncle David. He cracked. Turns out he and my father had gotten into a violent arguments over the will. That same night, the fire started. The body was my real father, Grandpa's illegitimate son, and David's half brother. They covered it up to preserve the family name, but grandpa knew, and I was named here not because I was the favorite, but because I was the last real heir. Turning the tables, I leaked the forget documents, recording, and fire cover up to the family legal trustees. The fallout was nuclear. Uncle David lost his seat on the family foundation. Ashley Trust was revoked for fraud. Kevin was arrested for hacking my devices. Mom, well, she was placed under physical clinic care. Her spiral was real, even if the illness was not. The foundation grandpa created, I took full control and rebranded it to fund scholarship, housing, and legal support for kids stuck in toxic family system. As for me, I left the state, let it rot. I bought a cabin in Iceland, somewhere cold enough to number betrayal and warm enough for reinvention. They fake a crisis to steal my inheritance, but they forget this was not just money, it was legacy, and I was always the one meant to protect it. Like, share, and subscribe channel. Thanks for